Yo! What up, everybody? I'm Rim. Like and subscribe and watch my other videos. We truly live in an age where AI may truly become a blessing or a curse. And I, for one, cannot wait to see what happens. So, this is going to be a short one, but I came across a topic that I wanted to talk about recently, so I'm just going to show you one of the news reports and then get back with you. Here you go.
A woman unable to speak for nearly 2 decades has regained that ability thanks to artificial intelligence. Here's ABC's Allison Kasich.
For 18 years, Ann Johnson hasn't said one word until now.
Great to see you again.
When she was 30 years old, married with kids, Ann had a paralyzing stroke while playing volleyball, robbing her of an ability to communicate other than using a letterboard. Now, artificial intelligence has helped give Ann her voice back.
You are truly wonderful people.
And for the first time in a long time, she spoke with her husband, Bill.
I was thinking about running to the store.
What time will you be home?
That we used a clip from her wedding video to kind of restore her voice the way it sounded.
A team of doctors and researchers at the University of California, San Francisco and UC Berkeley discovered a way to use Ann's brain signals and translate them into words.
Today is an opportunity for Ann and Bill to have a conversation through our brain decoding to facilitate what we think would resemble a future use of an actual real-life application of the technology.
The device is an electrocorticography grid, which is attached to a pedestal, which is screwed onto the participant's skull. Ann is the very first person to have this combination.
I think you are wonderful.
In the training lab, we really focus on restoring voice to people that have lost it due to conditions like stroke or ALS.
What we're picking up on are neural activity related directly to the attempts to move her facial muscles, and that's what we're able to decode into speech.
Hey Ann, how's it going?
It is good to see you.
Giving them the ability to communicate again with their loved ones and caregivers is really what we're looking to do.
Yep, you saw it correctly. AI can be used for more than just stealing jobs from the worst Hollywood movie writers to ever fucking exist. Like I said, it can truly be a blessing to humanity. And honestly, something like this is beautiful to me. With all of the bullshit that goes on in the world, there is this one light that some of us can look at and be like, yeah, this is nice. This is what should happen in the world. People going out of their way to help people instead of talking shit to one another on Twitter and TikTok. Because our misery is lonely and it demands company. Hold up, I got another one for you actually.
For more than a decade, Gert-Jan Oskam has been trying to relearn to walk. A motorbike accident in his late 20s left him paralyzed from the hips down. But now, Oskam is back on his feet, thanks to groundbreaking digital implants in his brain and his spine.
After 2 days, within 5 to 10 minutes, I could control my hips.
When Oskam thinks about taking a step, a brain implant picks up the signals and sends them to a computer strapped to his back. The computer decodes it, then transmits the signal to a device in his spinal cord, triggering his legs to move.
The patient has first to learn how to work with his brain signals, and we also have to learn how to correlate this brain signal to the spinal cord stimulation.
Scientists were shocked to find it may have helped close the gap in his nervous system.
I'm here.
In less than a year, Oskam gained the ability to walk with crutches even when the device is turned off.
I am in full control of what the stimulation does. And that gives me a lot of freedom, which I didn't have with previous therapy.
Researchers say it's an incredible step forward from older technologies that could detect brain signals or stimulate muscle movement, but not both.
Putting all those components together in a human with spinal cord injury and having them talk in quasi real time. It's a breakthrough, really.
It's not a cure. Oskam can still only walk several hundred feet a day and stand without help for a few minutes.
It was a long journey, but at the end, I can really build functional things from it.
A long journey now giving hope to other patients still striving to take that first step.
Yep, so you can tell that this type of technology is still in its infancy, but the idea is fucking awesome. And the thing is, I typically hate the idea of AI. I question the reasoning as to why we need to make computers that have the ability to attain sentience or sapience or whichever one is applicable to this concept. However, regardless of my opinion, this particular version of it seems actually necessary. If it doesn't get so intelligent that it figures out how to take over the user's brain and possess their body. Which sadly seems like a possibility, actually, now that I think about it. Anyway, I remember I worked at a call center once, and part of the job was talking to older and sick individuals to make sure that they got regular at-home doctor visits. And this one guy that I talked to, he was like 45, and from what he said, he was completely healthy for most of his life, but the year before, boom, he just suddenly got multiple sclerosis. And according to him, he just could not walk. He was paralyzed completely, and that fucking sucks. Like, I just sat there for like 2 hours listening to him talk because he was so pissed and sad. Which makes sense because this was all still brand new to him. And I bring this up because I can only hope that in the future, technology like this will be accessible for all people like that guy. Because life is just absurd. It doesn't care about us. It just does whatever to whoever, and we have to maneuver it enough to keep ourselves happy and alive. And if we have families, we have to do the same for them, while still dodging all of the fucking curveballs. And if you're like me, and you're just a normal person doing normal person shit, then it is very rarely enjoyable when the curveballs come. Because even if you manage to dodge them all, you somehow always come out with a lump or two. Now, let me show you the best iteration of this technology yet.
From the moment I understood the weakness of my flesh, it disgusted me. I craved the strength and certainty of steel. I aspired to the purity of the blessed machine. Your kind cling to your flesh, as if it will not decay and fail you. One day the crude biomass that you call a temple will wither, and you will beg my kind to save you. But I am already saved.
Yeah, look at that boy go. This man be moving. Alright, I'm done for now. I'm Rim. I post regularly, so come and join me and subscribe. I have a goal of 250 subscribers right now, and I cannot get there without your help. So just do me a solid and please subscribe. Thank you. I really appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Alright, don't forget to disconnect my friends and look forward to the time where connecting with an AI interface can actually be considered a positive thing. Bye-bye.